Hello and welcome to tonight's stream featuring guest star Bean Baby. I'm also going to go ahead and start on Instagram. Hi everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream. It's kind of confusing because my Instagram camera and my YouTube camera are like 2 feet away from each other. Maybe I should at least move this one closer. That kind of works. So yeah, we got Bean here to say hi for the start of tonight's stream. He's here. She's just gone. I do have to bring her back upstairs because she wants to go to bed. I'm sorry. I just wanted to show you off because she doesn't look mean and she's just like a cute little fairy puppy. So she's here. She's a little Bean. She's so good. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing. They can't see you. I mean, they can see you, but you just can't see them. Yeah, she's just the cutest. So yeah, there's Bean Baby to say hi to everybody. I'm gonna hang go put her back upstairs, and then I will be back in just a second. Alright, I'm gonna put the video back down with you, and hello, I'm back. So how is everybody tonight? For those watching on YouTube, you can see that the setup is a little bit different, and we do actually have stuff for relationships. Instagram does not give relationships, so if you want the relationship vibe, you do have to come over to YouTube, but there's on YouTube, you get to see everything. I mean, it's okay. Let me figure this out and kind of see. Probably? Yeah, maybe a little bit more. Audio is messing up. You don't like that. In what way? Is it like being staticky? Can you not find it all? It's a good question. Let's see. He wants that to be fixed. He likes to be able to be fixed. Also, I just switched between the camera that I use for my face and the camera that I use for my hands. Because last time, the camera that is now on my face was causing all kinds of issues and I could barely see the cards and it drove me crazy. So I switched in this time since I figured my face view doesn't need to be as good. So hopefully that helps. Instagram just gets a weird angle. I mean, I like to try and like prop up my phone up here. Oh! I'm gonna throw my phone instead. This is going very poorly. Oh, I'm just going on to cooking mode. Okay, let me try this one more time. A little bit more carefully. See, I knew that would work. Oh, it's trying to kick me off Instagram. Okay, I think Instagram is stable now. Audio distortion and quiet. Ooh. Okay. Let me quickly check and make sure that the microphone is plugged in right. 1 second. Can you hear me at all now? I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. Can you hear me? It says that the audio is working. Maybe you'll have to let me know if that is working better. Hey, welcome Shannon, how are you? Yeah, I was messing with a whole bunch of setup stuff because I was trying out a new little, oh, I don't even remember what it's called, but it basically is, puts some of like the processing whatever stuff on this little like capture thing instead of all on the computer, so it's not as heavy on the computer. But I couldn't get it to work. It didn't have like the right plugins because I was gonna use it for one of my cameras, and I realized that the little thing, it has HDMI for the input. And oh, why are there balloons on Instagram? That was weird. I don't know what that means. But okay. Sorry, this whole Instagram thing is new. So we're just trying it out. We tried it last week too, and I gave up after a little while. But tonight we're trying it just with my face. We don't actually speak to cards on Instagram. But ta-da! I'm here. Something about doing that. Yeah, so I was messing around a bunch with that. I realized that it only had HDMI for the input or whatever, and my cameras are both USB 3. So I was like, oh, okay, so this won't work. But I was messing with a bunch of cords, and definitely probably bumped a few things. And I just quickly tried to like put it all back together before I started streaming, and I don't really know. Hopefully it works. I can imagine that's probably why the microphone was having issues, but it's good now. I'm doing pretty well. It has been a solid week, and I'm excited because I'm streaming again. I don't have a booster box to open this time, but I might open a couple of the Strixhaven booster box that I just have like showing around, because why not? I love this set. So I'm excited to maybe open this. I shouldn't. I'm not supposed to be opening packs again. Last week was my like one cheat week for opening packs. Because other than that, it has been months since I last was opening packs. But I am definitely very thankful for this new one. When I stream, it's like it's hard not to. It's just kind of fun. It's like really fun, and we can all enjoy something spicy. And I would love another banana shooter season, so it would be fun. I'm not single. I am actually engaged. I'm getting married next month, and I am so excited about it. Like, it is honestly so crazy. I'm really excited too, because tomorrow is the anniversary of when me and him started dating. So we're gonna have a fun little day. I don't actually know what we're doing yet, but I am super duper excited. Like, it's just gonna be fun, and he's so special to me and makes me so happy. I'm very excited to celebrate a relationship. And then, telling you enough of the static. So it's still having issues. I don't know why the audio is being problematic today. I'm gonna mess with it some more. Oh, sorry that there's on Instagram that can't hear me. I just have to deal with me fighting with my audio for YouTube. So hey, I guess if you want to hear me but you don't want to also be able to see if I open any packs, you can move to Instagram. My on there is also just Zellaveire. The same on here. I don't know what my microphone's issue is. I know it's not for the microphone's cheap, because it is not a cheap microphone. It is a pretty fancy one. I don't know why it is having issues today. I don't even know. Didn't have any settings changed because I don't mess with them. That is so weird. I genuinely do not know why the audio is messing up on YouTube. Okay, okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little recording, and then, see, I just barely checked the tables, so they should be fine. I don't know, like, the table, I just checked them like this. Hopefully my computer doesn't just want to start the fun, because sometimes it does just casually decide that it needs that. Let's see, not that is so long. Okay, so this is a little recording so I can have the reference of how it sounds. Oh, that was really quiet. My sound is also at sound. Let's bring up a little. Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's awful. That is some really bad audio. Let's play around with her. Oh, it might be connected to the wrong microphone.
Okay. Okay, did that fix it? That might have been it. It might have connected to the wrong microphone. Let me check this now. I think we might have it fixed. Hopefully. Back to normal, yes. Okay, so it was connected to the wrong microphone. I don't even know what microphone it was connected to, but clearly not the right one. I think it might have been connected to one of the webcam's microphones, which is interesting. I've never connected it to those before, but it should now be connected to the right microphone. So it was just connected to a cheap microphone, because I don't think they put very good mics in webcams. But now it's back to my Blue Yeti microphone, so the classy one. Alright, now that that small crisis has been averted, we're back to vibes. Oh, I'm gonna bump the camera. But yeah, it's been a pretty fun week for me. I mean, fun as in I worked a lot, and I'm also working on going through like my entire room, because when I get married next month, I am moving for the first time since I was like 9 months old. So it is going to be quite the event for me to move. And I'm trying to start prepping my stuff now, because yeah, I've got a full month, but I've never moved before, and my stuff is crazy. And I'm like, now is a great time to get rid of a bunch of things that I don't need, and to work on like cleaning stuff out and reorganizing. And basically I'm like, I've got to separate things into like a few different categories. The number one, stuff that I'll be taking with me when I move. Number two, stuff I'll be leaving here for work, because while the place we're going to be living is 5 minutes away from my parents' house, and my mom I talked to her about it, and she's totally good. She says I can leave all of my cards here at my parents' house, and this is where I will come to do work. So this is going to become my workplace. Oh, not this room. My little sister's going to take this room, because it's like the second best room in the house. Best is obviously the master, and then mine is the next best. So my little sister's going to steal it, but her old room is going to become my office, so I'll move all my card stuff in there, and then that will be all my work. But so I've got to sort out all the stuff that'll be staying there. And then number three is stuff that is going to be put away in boxes until I have a permanent house to bring all of my things to, because me and my fiance, when we get married, we're moving into the basement apartment that his parents have, and then we'll probably be there for a little while until we get our own apartment, and eventually, in maybe a few years, the sooner the better, but who really knows, we will hopefully get an actual house, and that is when I will be like, okay Mom, I need all those weird boxes of stuff now. But for now, they will just go in boxes in the back closet for an extended period of time. But yeah, so now I'm working on sorting between all of those. Today though, I was going through like my boxes of old makeup stuff. I used to really be into like costume and like for fun makeup, and I just had tons of weird junk, and I'm like, I don't need all of this in here. So I've been going through, a bunch of it was like super like dried up and like not even usable, so I had to get rid of a ton of things. I was like testing a bunch of them, and like I would just like put them on my hand to see like whether they were still good or not, if they actually worked. And a couple of like the lip glosses. So this was about 12 hours ago, and since then I have showered and then probably washed my hands like 9 or 10 times. And I'm gonna show this on YouTube first. You can see this little pink here. That is from some of the lip gloss. It is still on my hand. I don't know how I'm gonna like... Yeah, you can kind of see that on Instagram. It looks like a little bruise, but it's just a lipstick that has been stuck in my hand for 12 hours. So, I don't actually remember what lipstick it is, because I was testing out like a whole bunch of them. Like the whole back of my hand was just covered in random makeup. But whatever it is very solid, long-lasting stuff. So that's fun. But yeah, it is still stuck on my hand. I cannot get it off, and I guess that is what it is. But it's kind of funny. Clearly some quality pigment or whatever, because it is It has been 12 hours and it is still there. Hopefully eventually it will disappear. But it's been pretty solid all day. So that was fun, but I got rid of so much old makeup. Like, I have the box right here. So to start, this entire box was full of makeup. Now, as you can see, it's just like the bottom third to a half of the box. So I got rid of a lot of stuff. So that was pretty good. I did not mind getting that done. That took a long time. I had so much makeup in there. So much just weird junk that I'm like, why do I even still have this? Like, when was I planning on using it? Probably never. So I got rid of it. So lots of stuff cleaned out there. I went through like a bunch of my hair stuff because I've always liked doing my hair and have ended up with all kinds of weird hair things, and then went through some other boxes. I went through my box of random assorted cords because, as you know, it is my job as a member of modern society to have a box of miscellaneous cords. And there's so many random ones in there. But what's so exciting is, like, I'm at the point where I'm starting to randomly find uses for some of those cords. Like, when I was trying to hook up the thing to help with, like, the processing speed for my cameras and stuff today, I needed a specific cord, and well, I needed 2 specific cords. One of them I didn't have, but the other one I did have, and I was like so excited. I'm like, my random cords are finally coming in handy, and that made me feel pretty cool. I was like, this is pretty alright. My random cords are, you know, actually getting a little bit of use in. And then I got this free monitor off of Facebook Marketplace probably like 6 months ago. And it has just been sitting on one of my desks, which, for the record, I have 3 desks in my room. I used to have 5. I am a recovering desk addict. I do still have a 4th desk in the other room, but I only have 3 in my bedroom now. So we're making progress. We're making progress on not being too obsessed with owning desks. But anyways, one of the desks in my room, I just had it sitting there, and I had never actually tried it or used it because I got it to use with my laptop, my Chromebook or whatever, and I just never ended up needing it because I usually use my main computer and got like stuff synced up online so I could find what I needed on this computer, and it wasn't going to be like, I wasn't going to need the second screen for my Chromebook. But so I never tested it out, but today I finally made sure it works, and it works perfectly. And the idea I came up with, I'm like, what I'm going to do with it is this computer, I am probably going to leave it at my parents' house when I move, so it can be like my work computer, and then I will just bring the Chromebook with me, and that will be like my home computer, and I'll just bring the extra screen, and then there we go. Or, so this is one thing that I've been trying to figure out. Obviously I'm gonna start trying to stream again. My goal is like once a week. We'll see how well that goes. This is the 2nd week in a row, so that's pretty epic. Obviously, it's not the same as my previous streams because I used to be like heavily focused on Rip and Ships. But hey, I did bring Rip and Ships back today. There is a board today. Those on Instagram can't see it, but there is a board. I've got some random packs, like my little collection. So if you want to buy packs, you absolutely can. Though that is not my main goal. My main goal is just to kind of vibe. I can't do a super long one tonight because, like I mentioned, it is the anniversary of when I start dating my fiance tomorrow, so I'm still figuring out gift stuff. So I gotta finish getting his gift and stuff prepped tonight. That is a little bit important, and also get to sleep at a decent time because I do have to go and do some work stuff before we go on our date. So I'm like, I've got a lot to do. I would love to do another 3-hour stream like I did last week, but that would not be super smart. So this one's just going to be a little short one, little fun one. And of course I'm playing around with streaming on Instagram too. Hello again to my people on Instagram. For any of those that have just joined, I'm also streaming on YouTube because that is my main platform. So if you want to see like the whole stream ensemble, feel free to join the YouTube stream. My username on Instagram and YouTube is Zellaveire, so it's the same on both. But yeah, it's good stuff. I've also been trying to post more content in general. I posted a lot of random little shorts. Some of them, I know the one I posted today was like a repost of something that I'd done maybe like a year ago. But it was funny, and it kind of fit the vibe because as I've been going through all of my stuff, I found a lot of weird things, and I posted like one video of some stuff that I found yesterday, but I have a couple more videos on the way of some weird stuff that I have found, so I just need to actually post those. I make a lot of, I made a lot of weird stuff. I wish I had more time to make weird things, like random brochures. I love making brochures. At some point, when I move on from trading cards, at some point, I need to have a job where I can be making brochures, because I love making brochures. The only problem is a lot of the brochures that I would make were, like, total, like, satire content type stuff. Like, it was not an actual, like, official brochure, but I could totally make an actual official one, too. I just prefer satire. I need somebody that will hire me, pay me money to make satirical brochures. If anybody knows of a hiring job that includes that, I would love that, because yeah, I really like satire and I really like brochures, and I love satirical brochures. Just yes. that is something I want to do at some point in my life, is get paid to make satirical brochures. What if I just start making a bunch of satirical brochures and like sell them online? Like, ooh, we could make like a subscription, maybe from like my Patreon. Would anybody subscribe to my Patreon if you could get satirical brochures? It would be fun. Or like, I used to love making magazines. Like when I was a little kid, I was obsessed for probably like a couple of years, maybe like 4th to 6th grade, with incorporations. And so I made my own like incorporations that I would do a bunch of stuff for. I had MS incorporation was like my main one when I was a kid. And I had this whole thing like outside of my door of my old room. There's like this little like pocket area in the closet, and I set up a bunch of stuff and I called it MS Plaza. And there was like, I had this little mini mailbox, and I got my whole family in on this thing where it was like we all had little mailboxes, and I would like deliver mail. The mail was usually just weird stuff that I came up with, or like random things to like send to my siblings, and it was just so fun and random. But I had that, and I had these little magazines, and I had this little like store that my siblings would buy crafts and stuff from me at. Hey, welcome! We got some raiders on YouTube. Snuggy Raid, nice. It is great to have you. I'm just reminiscing right now some of the fun things I did as a kid, like making magazines for fun and brochures. And I'll throw out the same question to you guys as I just did to everybody else. If you know of anybody that's hiring somebody to make satirical brochures, I really want to be paid to do that. I feel like I should have some examples, but I already packed away the stuff that I was going through that I found, like some of the funny brochures that I had made in. But I did take a little video of one of them, so I will post that maybe tomorrow or next week. We'll see. I need to be more consistent about posting content. I need to work on figuring out how to like schedule content, because I know how to do that on YouTube. No clue about how to schedule content on TikTok. Instagram, I have a vague idea of how to schedule content, but if I schedule it on Instagram, it doesn't cross-post to Facebook. Whereas if I just post it like as I posted on Instagram and it's not scheduled, it does cross-post to Facebook. And I am not currently signed into my Facebook account for Zellaveire on my phone, which is what I post everything from. I'm logged into my personal Facebook account, which is what I sell a bunch of cards on. So I should just log in and figure out how to post on there. Mario Party Superstars. I love Mario Party. I don't think I've played Superstars. It's been a little while, but I know there was some Mario Party that me and my siblings played. I couldn't tell you which one though, but we loved all of like the Wii Party, Nintendo Land, like all the kind of games like that. We would play all the time when we were younger. Before me and my older brother are adults now, so we don't have time to play Wii games all the time anymore. Like, I don't know what that is. I guess I don't even know if Mario Party Superstars is on the Wii. I'm still stuck in the days of the Wii. Like, we kind of got into the Wii U, and I think all my siblings have Nintendo Switches, but I never got super into Nintendo Switch. Super Mario Party Jamboree will be coming out on October 17th. Is that like an extended version, or is that like the next edition of it? It's been so long since I have kept up with any video games. Like, the most recent, like, video game kind of news that I have is that an interesting trailer came out for the Minecraft movie, and everybody's upset that the characters are normal people and not, like, Minecraft characters, which I agree with. On the Switch, okay, that makes sense. I never got super into the Switch just because that was kind of around the time that I started losing interest in video games. I mean, it's kind of funny. When I was a kid, I just loved to watch people play on video games. Like, especially my older brother. Like, he would just play games on the Wii, and I would just watch him. I was never very good at most of them, and I was like, I just want to see what happens in this game. I don't mind to actually play. Though there was a few that we'd play, like Mario Kart, of course, the classic. I love Mario Kart. Then, like I said, like, Wii Party, Nintendo Land, a couple others like that. Sometimes Mario Party. What else? Smash Bros. We did play a lot of Smash Bros. My little brother was obsessed with that game. Like, he would play it for like 8 hours a day when he was younger. It was insane. He got really good at it. And my older brother is just like a video game prodigy, so he was always so good at it. So it took everything I had to like compete at all with them. So I had to get decent at that game, and it was great because it ended up there was a couple of times when I like was with friends and they ended up playing, and I just randomly was like pretty good at the game just because of how much I had played with my brothers. And my dad would play too. He was like okay. He would always only play Samus, and so he got pretty good at Samus, and it was great. And then my little sister would sometimes play too, but she was pretty young at the time, like I think under 10, so she wasn't super into it. She was just kind of there. There's only going to be DLC for Superstars. Wow, DLC, and they make it its own game. That's honestly kind of crazy. Like, that's a pretty big jump from DLC to an entire game. Is it? I know DLCs you typically have to pay like a little bit for them. I'm curious, is like it a very significant amount more since they ended up doing like the whole game as compared to what you know, expect if it had just been the DLC? Yeah, no, honestly, I had so much fun when we would play Smash Bros. All the time. Like, there was a year or two, maybe, when, like, after work and school, we would all just always sit down and play Smash Bros. And it was so fun. And I'm like, I kind of miss those days. I'm not nearly as close to my siblings anymore. Like I said, like, me and my older brother, we just, like, work all the time. And then my younger siblings are in high school and junior high now. But I miss those good old days when we just had time every evening and we'd just all play Smash Bros. Together and just casually destroy each other. I think you'd love Elden Ring. From what I've heard, it does sound really, really cool. I mean, anything like medieval fantasy based is like right up my alley. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Magic the Gathering. I'd so love to get back into D&D. Like a year ago, me and my siblings had a campaign that my older brother was running for us, and that was so fun. But I think around like December maybe, it kind of like, my brother just got busy with other things, and it kind of like trickled off. And I'm like, I miss that, because it was so fun. And I don't really have like a friend group right now that plays, but I'm like, I need to find one, because I love that kind of stuff. Swords everywhere, yes. You know I'm always interested if there are swords involved. Like, just, yes. Also, it's kind of funny, but I realized it's only 2 months until my next birthday. And my birthday means I get to buy another sword. So I'm kind of excited about that. I don't know what kind of sword I'm going to buy, but I'm really excited. I get another sword. And that's going to bring me, I think, to... Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be my 6th sword. That's pretty exciting. Hey, it was great to have you, Snuggie. I hope you have a great night, too. And thank you. I'm looking forward to the rest of our fun little stream tonight. It's been pretty vibey so far. I love just nice low key, we're just hanging out. It's fun times. But yeah, no, I'm pretty excited about getting another sword. Though I don't know if it'd be too much, but I wouldn't mind instead of a sword getting like a battle axe. Like, I've always really liked battle axes, and it would be so cool to own one. But I don't know, would that like break the theme of it always being swords? What if I get a battle axe and a sword? I don't know that I could get my mom to gift me that, but I could try, or I could just buy myself a sword and a battle axe. Cause yeah, when I first got a sword, I just bought it for myself on my birthday. Cause you have to be 18 to buy a sword, cause they're considered a lethal weapon. Makes sense. So I had to wait till my 18th birthday to buy my first sword, and I just bought it for myself, cause I wasn't about to try to convince my mom to buy me a sword for my birthday. So I just went and bought it for myself. But I'm like, that was just like my little tradition. Of course, my now fiance was the one that bought me my sword last year, cause I was broke from buying a car and could not afford to get myself a sword. But this year, I should be able to. I haven't bought a sword. I am getting married, which isn't necessarily cheap, and moving out, which also isn't cheap. But I'm like already making sure I have money set aside so that I can get a sword this year. Where's a blood katana's most OP sword in Elden Ring? Get one of those. Ooh, I gotta look this up. Let me do some quick little research. Rivers of Blood katana. Let's see this sword. Oh, classy. These are just like, these pictures aren't being super helpful. Just give me a clear, classy photo. To be honest, like, I always forget that katanas are a type of sword, but like most people when I'm talking about buying swords are like, do you have a katana? And I'm like, no, I don't actually. I mostly just collect like long swords. I don't have anything against katanas. Something about long swords just, I love it. I'm a big fan of them. And short swords. I just like really like medieval swords. Like, I want to look like whoever was wielding the sword must have been wearing like a suit of armor and stuff. You know? Maybe fighting a dragon. I guess katanas kind of fit the fighting a dragon vibe too. But I don't know, I just like the nice medieval longsword. Or a short sword would be cool too. I also want to start collecting daggers. I don't know where I plan on keeping them or what I plan on doing with them, but there's just this part of me that needs to collect medieval weaponry. And I mean, I do also have a ninja star. I love my ninja star. It's just fun. There's just something about having a ninja star that's just such a vibe. It's cool. It's frightening. Hey, welcome Max. Yes, I returned again. I'm streaming on YouTube and Instagram tonight, which is pretty fun. I don't think anybody's watching on Instagram, but it's there just in case. I figured I should start, like, it doesn't take that much effort to also stream on Instagram. The only downside is it's gonna drain my phone battery, so it might just randomly die in the middle of the stream. But I figured, you know, why not at least have it on there? I'm trying to like do a little bit more content on Instagram. I would love to work towards getting monetized on Instagram, because I heard that is a good thing to do. Because I love being monetized on YouTube. I barely make anything from it, but it's just kind of like a nice little bonus that I very much so do not mind. But I'm not monetized on Instagram, so that would be kind of cool. All the weapons, yes. I want all of the medieval weapons at least. Like a crossbow, yes, please. But a gun? It's kind of lame. Not very interesting. Like, it doesn't catch my attention. But medieval weaponry, yes, please. That's what I want. A trebuchet? I want a trebuchet. I would put a trebuchet in my front yard on display. I don't know how my fiance would feel about that, but we can talk about it when we get our own place. Be like, hey babe, so Is there any chance that we could decorate the front yard with a trebuchet? I think it would look really nice. I can imagine that conversation would be an interesting one. I feel like it's really 50-50. Like, he could totally be, like, on board, or he could be like, maybe not. It could go either way, very easily. Hey, we got Tower of Hats. How are you? How are you doing? Still towering over the world with hats? Hopefully. I still have all of my hats. I have a shelf over there that just has a bunch of hats on it. Oh, I think 4 of the original ones. Let me just grab them. I don't know how to describe these hats, but they're all just over here. Okay, psych, I don't know where the 4th one is, but I do have 3 of them. 3 of my duplicate hats. Ooh, I'm throwing them everywhere. I still vaguely remember when I went to Target and bought all of these. I know I also have like a cream colored one somewhere, but those are my hats. Now my hair is messy. Hey, welcome, Nick. Thank you. I appreciate the congrats. Yes, my hats. I still have them. I can't find it in myself to get rid of them, so I'm just gonna hoard them forever. Like, it's very unconventional to have this many of the same hat, but so be it. Hey, thank you, Tower of Hats. I'm honestly so excited. We should have a little hat tribute during your wedding. Ooh, you know what I should do? I should make like some mini top hats and just put them somewhere. I don't know where or why or what they'll be doing, but there can just be some random little mini top hats, because I love mini top hats. I bet I could make a mini top hat right now out of one of these sticky notes. Selling Japanese full art trainers tonight. I think I have at least one. Let me check my binder real quick. Let's see if I've got any in here. I've been streaming forever. I know, I kind of just disappeared. Ooh, my monitor keeps just like flashing on and off. Ooh, struggling. My camera setup is a little sketchy today because I switched out for I switched my face cam with my hand cam. Yes, I am still selling cards on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube as well right now. I actually have like a little board of stuff that I'm doing rip and ships for, and then I'm also selling singles. But yeah, no, I kind of stopped streaming from January through August, and then last week I happened to buy a booster box while I was playing Commander, and just had the urge to stream opening it, and then I was like, I should start streaming again. And so here I am. I'm streaming again. It's honestly exciting. I'm happy about it. I don't know how sustainable it's going to be just because I'm getting ready to move. And that might be kind of ruin my situation that makes streaming possible. But we'll see. We'll see. But, okay. I think I do have a really, really cool Japanese trainer. This is not full art, but this is the Japanese band art Sabrina's Gaze. So they never actually printed this one in English because they realized it looks a little bit too much like she's flipping you off. So that one's fun. I'll show that off on Instagram as well. So I have that one that is Japanese. Slide that back over there. The mallow, real quick, I'll show you the opal that I'm holding. That one is Japanese. And let me check on the mallow. I think this one says it's mod. Oh, I've got 2 mallows. I have the moderately played one, which is 23, or the damaged, which is 21. We can see just how bad that is. Oh, your new nails, thank you. I actually bought these on Shein, so they were like $1. So cheap, but they're honestly so cute. I'm really enjoying them. Except for this one that's like all bent. It's kind of funky. So here is the moderately played. I love this card so much. Because I literally own like 10 of these mallows. Oh, that's honestly not bad. That almost is more of a light play. This has got a little bit of like scratches and a slight bit of whitening, but honestly not bad. Such a pretty card. I'm so obsessed with like the Sun and Moon era trainers. Like I used to would just go and like buy like as many of those as I could find. I ended up with so many more than I needed, but they're fun. Oh yeah, so this one, the damaged one, has like a little crease at the top here, quite a bit more whitening too. But such a pretty card. I love Mallow. She's so cool. Yes, it's so fun to see you guys again. It's like you guys are like all of my friends. I was talking to my fiance about it, and I'm like, this is how I hang out with my friends. Of course, I would love to be able to hang out with you guys in person, but you're kind of scattered like all over the world. But I can just come and I can sit here and I don't even have to leave my house, which is honestly a huge plus because I'm very much so a homebody. But here I can just sit here in my basement and hang out with my friends, and I love it so much. The opal is $7. And I don't know if there are any other... Oh, there are a couple more Japanese ones in here. But yeah, I love this so much. I'm like, I get to see all my friends, we get to just vibe, and it's so fun. And it's like just seeing all these faces and names that I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember them. And it's so exciting when like new people come too. I'm just like, we're growing the community, which is something I've definitely missed out on because, like I said, I'm not super duper social. I don't have like a ton of close friends in person, just basically the people I play Commander with. But I've started playing Commander more often again, and I'm kind of starting to make more friends, and I'm so excited about it. Like, I'm not great at making friends, so the fact that I'm starting to kind of like make friends and be more social again has been very exciting. But yeah, I do also have the Thornton Japanese full art in here. Let's see. I know there should be at least one other. Yes. Well, maybe. We also have the Japanese Aroma Lady full art. This one is so beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh, amazing. I love that one. Such a pretty card. I can I also have more Sun and Moon trainers in here. Like I said, I love the Sun and Moon trainers so much. No Japanese ones on this page. I don't think any of the gold ones are in Japanese. Yeah, so let me know if you're interested in any of those. Oh my gosh, that would seriously be so cool. I know like a couple of people have mentioned wishing that they could come see me at the flea market, but they're too far away. And I'm like, it's so sad. Like, I would so love to like have somebody show up and be like, hey, I'm so-and-so from your stream, and I'd just be like, no way! That is like one of my dreams, so I desperately hope one day that'll happen. And I mean, I want to start doing a lot more traveling, and I'm like, ideally, if I start traveling, I can just conveniently meet a bunch of people that I know from my stream. And when I was in like the first part, especially of junior high, I had a lot of online friends from Discord that I would so love to meet. They were like, a lot of them were like really far away, like Netherlands, Mongolia, like really out there. But I'm like, someday I hope to meet them, and hopefully at least sooner rather than later I'll start traveling more within the States and meet some of my friends here. I'm like, I gotta find the right balance between like actively publicizing where I'm traveling to, not the safest, in order to be able to meet people, like balancing that with like, you know, being safe. I don't know, it's hard. It's like basically I just have to know the approximate area where people I live and trust them enough to say that I'm going to that approximate area and be like, hey, you want to like meet up and talk about Pokemon or something, you know? I would so love to do that. Just 7 for the opal. Cool. Let me grab that out for you, and we will start a little stack for you. Like, move my camera so I don't hit it with my super cool binder full of all kinds of treasures. Woo. I also realized that another downside to also using my phone for Instagram streaming is that it makes it harder to check when people send me payments, but woo. Okay. It's struggling just a little bit. Okay, but I'll set it aside for you, and I'll just double check for sure after stream. Let's see. There she is. We will get her into a little stack for you. Get your name on it. Perfect. Good stuff. I'm glad she will be going to a new home where she will be appreciated. See, I've been selling so many of my singles the last little while, and it's sad to see them go, but it's so fun to see them going to people that I'm they are going to enjoy having this card. And it is just the best. I had a dad come and look through the cards, and he was picking some out for his son for Christmas, and obviously Christmas is still a ways away, but I'm I love that so much that he took the time to figure out what cards his son likes, and then he's going out and finding them, and to know that those cards went to someone who's really excited to share this with his son, I'm that is just so great. I love it when people bring their kids over to look through the cards and let them pick stuff out. That makes me so happy. Or probably my favorite though is when I guess just really when anybody comes with a family member or a friend, and it's they're both so excited to pick stuff out, and I'm just I love that it's something that we can just share with our friends and our family, and everybody can just enjoy the cards. It is so cool, so fun to me. It's such a cool hobby. It makes me happy. I enjoy it. Alright, well, I was gonna make a top hat out of a sticky note, so we should still do that. So we'll need a circle for the base. Ooh. I'm kind of just draw a bunch of circles until there's a circly circle. Somewhere in there is a satisfactory circle. Just gonna kind of, go for it. This should be sufficient. Whoop. Alright, we've got the base for the top hat. I forgot that was a permanent marker, so it did bleed through a little bit, but I feel like it's fine. And then conveniently sticky for the middle section. I feel like I need some tape too. I know I have tape on my desk. I should have tape. Where did it go? I have a flamingo tape dispenser. I don't know where it went. Where's my flamingo tape? I swear it's always on my desk. I don't know. Is it on? Oh! It fell on the floor. But we do still have the flamingo tape dispenser. So, we just hop this back up. Get some tape from the flamingo dispenser. Kind of stick that back together. Excellent. Oh, this is coming along very nicely. And then we will make a smaller circle for the top of the top hat. Oh, this circle is getting really chaotic. Let's trim that down just a teeny bit. Make it slightly more fitting. Adorable. Okay, let's tape this on somehow. We're gonna tape this whole little mini top hat together. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. I love making mini top hats. I'm struggling ever so slightly with the tape, but we're getting there. Just kind of. Right now it looks like an open can. Alright, let's just get this other side. Oh no, I got a piece of hair stuck in the tape. That's gross. I know it's just my hair, but that's upsetting. Ugh. Oh, this is very disheartening. I want a piece of hair in the tape. Ah! There's a piece of hair and a little fuzzy from my clothes. Okay, maybe. Oh, it's just. Okay. There's still time to save this. Let's just snip off the sketchy tape. and we're gonna replace it. There's Comic-Con right now in Hawaii. Ooh, fun. I've never actually been to a Comic-Con. Fun fact. You'd think someone as obsessed with Pokemon and trading cards as me would have gone to something like that, but I have actually never been. Maybe one day. I'm starting to slowly become more outgoing, aka I have a significant other who's outgoing enough that I go and actually do things with him. Though he's not like super nerdy, so I can't imagine he'd be super duper interested in it, but I'm sure that if I ever really wanted to go to a Comic-Con, he would go with me. I would just, you know, have to actually take the time to schedule it and figure out how that works and stuff. Living in Hawaii would be pretty cool. I, of course, have never actually been to Hawaii, but from what I've heard / seen, it seems pretty sweet. It's got the Piplup from Dream League. Oh, yes! I love that. Dream League, I mean, it's part of Cosmic Eclipse. Obviously, I love Dream League, but that is so fun. The Japanese one's just amazing. Absolutely love it. That is really, really fun. Alright, you guys. Mini blue sticky note top hat has been complete. It's a little awkward, and I think I made it slightly taller than I should have, but I've got my mini top hat. It's great. How nice. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what to do with this. Those of you on Instagram cannot see this, but I am putting it on top of my little alpaca plush. Oh, it's so perfect. It's like just the right size. Oh, this is amazing. Look at that. Let me like carefully lift it up so Instagram can see. I love it. Oh, this is amazing. You guys, this little alpaca plush is the best. It is so soft. Like, I wish you could feel through the camera so you could pet this. So soft. Like, it's made with real alpaca from this cool little local place. And yeah, it is amazing. So now we have the little alpaca with the hat. We're just gonna there we go. I love that. Just zoom in on the alpaca with a hat. To a Japanese festival. Ooh, sword display. Yes, you have my attention with that. Anything with swords, and I am now interested. Totally reminded me of you. Oh, I love that. I like when people think of me and they think swords, or think of swords and think of me. I like being associated with swords. To put it simply, I find great satisfaction in being associated with swords. That is fantastic. I'm like, I really don't know what kind of sword I'm gonna get for my next one. I've got 2 months to figure it out. I mean, honestly, I'm probably just gonna show up at wherever sells swords and be like, what you got? What's the sword? Or, of course, I could find another cool one on eBay. That's what my now fiance did for me last year. He got me this cool, like, Knights Templar Masonic ceremonial sword, and it is so legit. So it would be kind of cool to get, like, another thing like that, but I think they're a little bit more expensive than swords at random stores in the mall, you know? Because that's where I bought most of my swords. I've been at random stores at the mall. It's great, though. The main mall that I go to now has 2 stores that sell swords, so I have 2 options. I can go there, I can check the Entertain Mart, see if they've got any swords. That's where I bought my first 2. And then there's also this, like, Asian gift store, and they have swords. They have so many swords. It was mind-blowing when I went there on Black Friday, and that's when I got my cool, like, double sword. But it was insane. They just had this massive wall just covered in swords, and it was amazing. That I could not resist. I was like, there are so many swords here. And that's also where we found my ninja star. So that's pretty sweet. My chicken looks like that. It's all sucky and brown. Oh, that's fun. I love super fluffy chickens. I love my super fluffy chickens. They're very fun. I'm gonna miss them when I move. Because, I mean, I'm only moving 5 minutes away from where I currently live for now. But I might be moving out of state, like, next year, potentially. So then I'm going to be a lot further away. But it's kind of exciting, kind of scary, because I was, like, totaling it up the other day and realized, like, throughout my life, I have spent a total of, like, less than 3 weeks outside of the state of Utah. Like, that's really not that much time. And most of that was, like, 10 years ago or longer. I think, yeah, I don't know. Some of it was, like, I guess most of that time spent out of state was between 5 and 10 years ago. So, yeah, I should travel more. I need to travel more. I'm going to start traveling more. That is the plan. that is my goal. The other room is your card room after you move out. Put your swords in the wall. Ooh, that would honestly be pretty cool. Right now, though, my thing is, so when my fiance and I get married and I move in with him, I'm gonna have to, see where his thoughts are on displaying swords wherever we live, whether or not he's like, absolutely put those things on the wall, or if he's like, maybe don't. I'm not sure yet. We haven't explicitly discussed it, like, at least not in a jokey manner. Like, we've joked about decorating with medieval weaponry and suits of armor before, but I don't know if he, like, legitimately is, like, approving of that. So we gotta discuss, and I'll see if he'll let us put swords on the walls of our home, which would be amazing. But if that doesn't work, that is actually a great idea, to just put them up in wherever my card room is. Though it might be a little weird if I, like, set it, I don't know. Actually, no, it'd be fine. People won't be upset. People love swords. I love swords. I think swords and Pokemon go together great. I mean, Sword and Shield. It's got sword in the name. It's fine. It's perfect. That would be great. We might be moving to Texas. That's where my fiance grew up, and he's an entrepreneur, and there's so many business opportunities there. So we're talking about possibly moving to Texas. I would rather move somewhere colder, because I like the cold. I like to wear sweaters and not be super warm. But it's okay. It's okay, because it's for, business advancement and stuff, and that is important. And I also have to make sure that wherever we live, we have great AC, and then I can still wear sweaters as much as I want when I'm inside. So yeah, I've also never been to Texas, so it kind of makes it hard. I keep telling him, I'm like, we have to plan a trip to Texas, like, as soon as possible, because if we're gonna move here, I at least need to have some idea of what this place is like, other than just what he's told me or what other people have told me, because I've never been to Texas. The furthest east I've ever been, but I've never gone east. I've only gone north, west, and south, like, a little bit. I've never really been east of Utah. I don't think so, at least. So yeah, I might have been into, like, the corner of Colorado. That barely counts, so that's mostly just more north, I think we're probably looking more at, like, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, which I'm pretty sure is quite far away from Austin. But both of them do seem to be relatively popular places. You'll have to visit, I am the Queen of Denmark, it's true. Unfortunately, that doesn't give me any, like, sovereign power in this area of the world. But, I do, in fact, have that. Hey, what if we just conveniently coincide our visits to Texas and then get to meet? That would be pretty cool. But no, I'm like, I really need to, like, go there, because if I am potentially going to spend the next, like, few years of my life in Texas, I would love to, have a chance to check it out, see it at all. So that is a place on the make a plan to visit soon list. But I don't think it's super expensive to fly there. I think from what we looked at, it's like maybe $100 round trip per person to fly from Utah to Texas and back. So, I mean, like, it wouldn't be a super expensive trip. I mean, hotels and stuff definitely get pricey, but if we set it up right, I don't think it would be horrible. And yeah, if we're gonna live there, it would be very good to, you know, have been there before. And see, I'm like, and we're not 100% set on Texas, but we're relatively certain. But before I'm 100% certain, I would like to have been there at least once. I need to experience Texas before I, like, confirm my plan to settle down there. A lot of nice hats in Texas. Now that is appealing. We do like some good hats. So that does pique my interest. You know, it's good stuff. We like a nice hat or two. My pile of hats on the floor, you know, really goes to show. Remember when I would just do streams and, like, for a couple hours straight balance all 4 of these hats on my head? Because honestly, that is wild to me. That I would just do that, like, every night. I would just balance all the hats on my head, and, like, that was just a normal thing on my stream. I love that. I love the chaos. I miss the chaos. I miss doing random things like making sticky note top hats to put on my alpaca plush. Like, I'm so happy to be streaming again, you guys. I'm like, this is my little place, and I just love to be back. Yes, this is true. All of my family, like, everyone. Parents, siblings, uncles and aunts, cousins, grandparents. All in Utah. Everybody. I don't know anyone in Texas. I mean, the only people I know in Texas are, like, a couple people from stream or that I've met online. Like, that is it. I don't know anybody else in Texas. So yeah, it will be an experience, but I'm getting better at making friends, kind of. Basically, my plan is when we move to Texas, I'm just gonna need to find some game stores that have Commander, and that is how I'm going to be making friends when we move to Texas. Is I'm gonna play Commander at whatever card stores I find and hopefully make some friends. And I mean, I'm pretty religious too, so hopefully I might make some friends from, like, church. So those are my plans. Church friends and Commander friends. Hopefully that will, like, result in at least a few people that I, like, know and am comfortable around when we move to Texas. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Izzy and Bean, like, so much. I have just been kind of avoiding thinking about that too much. Because, yeah, that's gonna be sad. But hopefully I'll be visiting Utah relatively often. Even though relatively often is probably going to be like once a month. Which is also, fun fact, I've never been on a plane before. You guys, I'm 20 years of life, and I've never been on a plane. But when we move to Texas, we will be flying a lot. So yeah, just fun fact. I've never been on a plane before, like, ever. I've only ever driven places, but I haven't gone that many places, so I guess it makes sense. But so yeah, I will learn what it's like to fly on a plane, hopefully before we move to Texas, but definitely after. I will be on a lot of planes, flying back and forth to visit, like, once a month. I would love to take Bean with me, but I definitely can't because she is very much so my mom's dog. Like, if Bean came with me, it would be because my mom also came with me, which, you know, it's possible she might. My mom, it was funny, the first time I told her about the plan to possibly move to Texas, she was surprisingly supportive. Like, I was really nervous to tell her about it because I thought that she wouldn't, you know, love the idea. So I was nervous. But she ended up being really, like, positive response to it, and she's like, you know, I was like, well, this is great. Mom approves. Mom is okay with me moving to Texas. So we're good. Like, this is great. And And, like, we kind of joked about, like, getting, like, a mother-in-law suite so she could, like, come visit and spend time with us. But then later I mentioned it again, and all of a sudden she did not seem as supportive as about Texas. She's like, really? Like, you know, like, okay, well, like, only if you do have, like, a mother-in-law suite for me to come stay at. And I'm like, Mom, you're gonna have a 1-bedroom apartment. We don't have enough money to get, like, a place with a mother-in-law suite. But if you want to rent the apartment next door, so, yeah. You know, of course that would require her moving to Texas. She's lived in Utah her entire life. Yeah, she was a little bit less enthusiastic about the idea of me moving to Texas that time. But I'm like, Mom, you can come visit as much as you want, right? You know? Don't sit by the wing, it's loud. Good to know. I definitely wouldn't have been aware of that otherwise. Hey, Erin, how are you? Yes, it has been a little while. I, just casually disappeared from streaming from January to August. But I'm back, and I'm trying to stream like once a week, maybe, going forward. We'll see how long it lasts. It's gonna get really chaotic towards the end of September, because then I have like all of the wedding prep stuff going on, and that is gonna be just a little bit busy. I'm like, every Saturday this month I have something going on, but the last Saturday, the 28th, the night before, I think, is when we're having my bachelorette party. And then that Saturday, I have the flea market all day. And then that evening, I've got, like, a family event going on. So it's just going to be a wild weekend. So I probably won't stream that week. And then the week after that, maybe. The week after that, definitely not, though, because that'll be the week that I'm getting married. So I'm going to be a little busy with all the last minute, like, wedding prep, actually getting married, and then leaving on my honeymoon, which I'm very excited for. It's a little scary. See, I'm like, I just refuse to be afraid of them. I've never been on one, but that's okay. Tons of people have, and most of them are fine. So it is what it is. Worst case scenario, it falls out of the sky and I get to go to heaven. So we're chilling. Can't lose, right? He's a professional singer. That's awesome. I remember you mentioned singing and stuff, like, in the past, but actually working as a professional singer, that is pretty neat. What kind of genre? That's what it is. What kind of genre do you specialize in, or do you, like, have multiple? I'm curious. Oh, I like Tyra Patton asked the same thing. Variety singer. I like that. You like to keep it interesting. That's cool. Good for you. I used to really like singing when I was younger. I was in, like, all the choir classes. I was in this choir for church. I took voice lessons for years. Now I don't sing anymore. Largely, though, because I would lose my voice so often. And I remember in 9th grade, not 9th grade, I think 8th grade, because I think I quit choir after 8th grade, I would get sore throats every single day from choir class. Like, it was so bad. Like, it just trashed my voice. I'd lose my voice all the time, and it was brutal. And I'm like, I think that my body is not built for this, so I don't really sing anymore, because I would prefer to not lose my voice and get sore throats all the time. I mean, I definitely get my throat does get a little worn out when I, like, talk for long periods of time, like when I stream. Fortunately, I didn't lose my voice last week, though. I thought I was after the 3-hour-long stream, but I didn't, and so that was great. And so, yeah, I can talk a lot more than I can sing, but yeah, I used to really love singing, and now I'm like, not for me. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that my body is not built to support a lot of singing. Like, every once in a while, if I'm really vibing with the song when I'm, like, driving somewhere, I might sing a little bit. Just a little bit, though. And just for, like, one song, and then the next one comes on, and I'm like, okay, I'm done now. No more singing for me. But yeah, once upon a time, I sung a ton. Like, it's kind of crazy. I was never, like, the super best at it. Like, I definitely wouldn't say I had any special talent or anything. But I could sing well enough. I could sing very average. It was average. Oh, my phone is dying. It looks like it's time for the Instagram stream to end because my phone is dying. Alright, thank you guys for watching on Instagram. Bye! Oh, where is it? Okay, I forgot how to end it. Oh, I found it. Nice. Okay. Stream is ended on Instagram. But we can go a little longer on YouTube. I do still have... I can stream a little bit longer on YouTube, but I do still have some stuff I need to do. Like I mentioned earlier, it's my anniversary of when I started dating my fiance. So I'm getting a little gift ready for him and gotta finish prepping that hopefully tonight. Oof. Instagram like froze on my phone, so it's being really confusing. But I think it's okay now. It should be good. Also, Max, you mentioned you sent for the opal on, was it CashApp? I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I am not seeing the payment on here. So you will have to let me know. Oh, I wonder if this is the wrong CashApp. I used to have multiple CashApps. It might just be the Zellaveire CashApp now. That might be my bad. I don't know. Let me check. I could have sworn that. Oof, it is my old one. I don't know if that other CashApp even exists anymore. To be honest. See, that was my bad because I left the wrong one on the board because I didn't even realize. I genuinely don't know if I can even log into the other one. Let me see. We will try. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna find out. Because I honestly thought I had deleted the other Cash App. Like, I didn't know it still existed. To be honest. So, let me... let's see if this is... We're checking if this is the right login. Or if I'm just logging into... It's asking me for information I don't remember. Let's see if I can guess it. Playing a little silly guessing game. Okay, it's logging in, but which account is this? No. Yeah, no, this is just the one that I have logged in on my phone. Okay, let me check one other one. Yikes. Okay. Let's try... I tried logging in with my phone number. That got me the wrong account. So we'll try my email now. See if maybe this one. Ooh. Yeah, no, the struggle of... It was such a nightmare when I had to change Cash App accounts for a while. Like, it was extremely inconvenient. Hopefully I should be able to get in, I think. I'm just confused because I didn't think that account still existed. So I didn't know that it was possible to to send money to it anymore. But I could just totally be wrong. So... because it might have been my second PayPal account that I deleted. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I might be logging into the right one now, but it's connected to my mom's phone number. So she's probably asleep, and I might not be able to get the code from her till tomorrow. So I will mess around with that tomorrow and email you and let you know if I'm able to get to it. And if not, we can figure that out there. I am very sorry for leaving the wrong Cash App up on here, though. That was my bad. But once I can get to my mom's phone tomorrow, I should be able to take care of that. So I will write myself a note. Gosh. But I think I should be able to get into it. I just have to have my mom's help, because it was like our joint account, and it was just this whole confusing thing. But it looks like I should be able to get into it once I have her number. So don't even worry about it. A pack battle. Ooh, alright. Let me... You said on... Which one? CashApp disabled in the UK. Really? Oh, that's... I don't know how to feel about that. Like, were they just having, like, issues with it? Do they not like it? That's so strange. Alright, let's see what we've got. Alright. Pack battle. 2 random people. $5 packs. Or 2 random $5 packs. Between who? The company. Oh, Cash App just said, nah fam, you guys can't have this here? That is so wild. Sad times. I don't love PayPal, but I guess it works. Just Cash App is so much more chill than PayPal. That is super strange though. But yeah, 2 random $5 packs. We can do that. We've got a lot of $5 packs. Let's see. I don't know how to choose. Let's see. How many do I have? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could get a D8 and we could roll it twice. I think that is the way to go. Let me grab my dice. Got them all in my backpack because I just got back from playing Commander. I guess not all of them are in my backpack, but this big box of them are in here. So let's see what the D8... Let's use my Arctic Fox D8. There's a little fox in it. Alright, first off we have 4. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. A Darkness Ablaze. Alright, we take that. Ooh, not 74. That's wrong. Alright, there is that. Yes, Aaron used to come in and do little pack battles for us all the time. I don't know who the packs for who the battle is between, though. You have to clarify, because I don't remember what we did in the past. So you'll have to let me know on that. And let's see what our second pack is. Or that just like between themselves, but both for you to see which pack is better, you know? And 2, so that would be Battle Styles. I love Battle Styles. Battle Styles for the battle. Very fitting. Oh, Battle Styles are up here. First to claim. Alright, we can do that. And then, so for the winner of the pack battle, if you want tracked shipping, $5, or I can just send in an envelope with a stamp for free. You'll just have to tell me where to send it to. Alright, so first 2 to claim get entered into the pack battle courtesy of the legendary Aaron. So let's see who gets in on it. I guess whoever claims first can pick which pack they want, and whoever claims second gets whatever pack is left. And like we've got 5 or 6 viewers, so Tower of Hats. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm allowed to participate, but I do appreciate it. No, we got 6 people who wants free cards. They're literally free. All you have to do is say, "Let me get them." I never said you couldn't. Okay, that's valid. You know, if we don't have enough people claim them, I wouldn't complain about it. I love a good little pack battle, but I would love to let our super cool people in the chat have a chance to participate. If anybody does, unless everybody's just like asleep. You guys there? Hello? Maybe. I just wonder, like, I can't help but wonder when I stream, because, you know, usually there are, like, a couple of people chatting, but then there are, like, more viewers than that, and so I always wonder, I'm like, are they actually awake? Are they asleep? Are they bots? Like, that'd be kind of weird if there were just bots watching my streams. I mean, they give me more view time, so no complaints, but it would be just a little odd, you know? And Bean! You can see Bean can win. If she does, she gets an extra snack tomorrow. Not really, though. She's supposed to be on a diet. She's such a cutie, but still a little bit overweight. So cute. But just a little bit overweight. Alright. Anybody want to get in on the pack battle? It is free. It is a giveaway, so you don't have to pay anything to enter. All you have to do is say that you want to enter, and you're entered. And if you win, you can get your cards shipped to you for free in a white envelope with a stamp, which is, so yeah, it is free. You just have to tell me where to ship them. It was always sad when people would win giveaways and then they'd never tell me where to ship the stuff, and I'd be like, it's literally free, but okay. Alright, who wants to get in on the giveaway? All you have to do is say that you want to. It's pretty easy. Come on, we got 6 people watching. 2 of them have talked in the chat since we got this set up. What about the other 4? So any of you guys? It's free stuff. They're just free packs. You don't have to do. All you have to do is say that you want them. It's pretty easy. Come on, somebody. We're waiting. Oh, it looks like we've got a little raid going on. Welcome. Right in time, too. We just had a couple packs donated to the stream for a pack battle. First to claim gets entered in. Then we'll open the packs. Whichever one has the best stuff wins the hits from both of them. And then you get them shipped to you for free. With a white envelope shipping. If you want tracking, you can pay an extra $5, but I can ship them for free. Welcome. Ooh, we're up to 11 viewers. I think this is the first time we've hit double digits tonight. Welcome. Alright, Max says I'll claim one of the packs. Which one would you like? We're just waiting for one more after that, so who wants to get in on the free pack battle courtesy of Aaron? All you have to do is say that you want to, so it's free. Holy smokes, 20 memberships, wow! Thank you! That is so legit! Wow, I've never had that many. Thank you! Wow, like, how cool is that? Now we got all the members! This is so neat. I think everybody in our chat is gonna have one. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, thank you. Like, I love this. Everybody in the chat is just getting one. That is so cool. I hope everybody got one. I think that was enough for everybody. That is so amazing. Thank you so much, Corruption. You are a legend. Awesome. Oh my gosh, everybody gets them. This is so fun. Everybody's popping up with the green names now. I also get to see who I was watching, which is pretty sweet. That is incredible. Oh, this is so fun. I haven't had this many viewers in like forever. YouTube picks them random. So it doesn't get everybody. How? I mean, that's a lot more. That is a ton. Thank you so much. Oh, just like random subscribers in general? Wow. How fascinating. Oh, that's so intriguing. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining. And Corruption, what a legend. It's okay. Oh, it didn't give yourself that. That's so chaotic that it's just random. I assumed that it was just people in the chat, but it is just anybody, I guess. That is such like a beautifully chaotic feature. Like I love that kind of just pure random chaos. Also, I know I noticed I gotta catch up in the chat. I got distracted by all the memberships. Okay, so we've got the Darkness Ablaze for Max. And let's see. Yes, we still got one more person to pick a pack for the pack battle. Tower of Hats, let's go. How fun. That is just delightfully chaotic. Thank you again, Corruption. So random. I love that. I am a fan of like wholesome chaos. So that is like right up my alley. I love it. How fun. Well, hey Raiders, we still got one more spot in the free pack battle, courtesy of Aaron. All you have to do to enter is say that you want to, and then you get the Battle Styles pack. We open them, and then whoever gets the best hits gets the hits from both of them. So just a little bit of fun, free to enter. And then, yeah, if you win, you can just send me your address via email, and I will get them shipped to you. Come on, somebody's gotta want them. James and is it Elena? Let's go. Alright, so you can be the Battle Styles pack. Let's do this. I think I might still have the pack battle free music. Let me see if I can find that real quick, because you know we gotta make this exciting. Let's see. Playlists. Yes, epic free music. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. Can you guys hear that all right? Yes, you should be able to. All right. Let me just get this all set up. Perfect. All right, you guys, are we ready for this? Let's go. Alrighty, we're beginning this pack battle. Starting off with our pack for Max, we have some Darkness Ablaze. Head and grab that code card. There we go, if anybody wants that. We have 4 to the front. Starting off with the Darkness Energy. Parasect, Laron, Glimwood Tangle, Diglett, Jigglypuff, Rowlet, Cubchoo, Aaron, Hippopotas, and finishing off with a Heatran Holofoil. Not bad for Max's pack. We will go ahead and get that sleeved up. Next we have James and Elena. Can we beat the Holofoil's Heatran with this Battle Styles pack? Now we will find out. Starting off with that code card. There we go. Have 4 to the front, starting off with a Metal Energy. Fearow, Carnivine, Phoebe, Lickitung, Yamper, Scatterbug, Galarian Mr. Mime, Spoink, Bouffalant, and finishing off with, it is all down to this one, and it is a Centiskorch. And with that, we have our winner. It is Max. Congratulations. That was fun. Thank you again to Aaron for sponsoring. We will go ahead and add these to your stack, Max. Congrats again. Get that with your opal. How fun. Thank you to Aaron. I love a good little pack battle. And thank you to everybody in the chat and that has joined the stream. It is so awesome to have you. Like I said, it has been forever since I've had more than like 10 viewers. So this is like, what a great night. This is just absolutely I know, right? I used to do a lot more giveaways and stuff. And I'm like, it's just so fun. Just something to make it a little bit more exciting for everybody. I love it so much. Thank you so much for your generosity. The frog emote. Yes, the frog emote. I love the little frog emote. Such just a fun little silly detail. Like, just splendid. Yes, it can only go up. I love that plan. Just keep getting better. I know, I'm looking at the graph of like viewers from tonight's stream, and it kind of just goes skyrocketing. I love that. I know, I stopped streaming for so long, and it's like I've missed this fun. Like, it makes me so excited to be streaming more often now. I'm like, it's so great to have you guys all joining. I hope that some of y'all watching that aren't might subscribe. I'm trying to do streams about once a week. We kind of just hang out. We open a few packs. Sometimes I like have booster boxes and stuff that I'm opening. I mean, I kind of want to open a pack now. So I'm going to go ahead and open a magic pack. I don't let myself open Pokemon anymore because I don't have the self-control for that. But I feel like I can open magic packs because I play Magic. I at least use these cards. Starting off with the art card. We have a Swamp, Expanded Anatomy, a Soothsayer Adept, Quandrix Pledge Mage, Quandrix Campus, Dueling Coach, Karik Wrangler, Tenured Ink Class Caster, Closing Statements. Ooh, we got a Mythic, Mavinda Students Advocate. Yes! Okay! We take those! I love Swords to Plowshare. I'm pretty sure this printing of the card is worth a few dollars too. So that is a win. Essence Infusion. And finishing off with an Inkling token. What a solid pack. I feel very, very satisfied with that. I'm curious what this Swords to Plowshare goes for. I'm throwing my cute little Arctic Fox dice. I should set these back where they go, so I don't just knock it over. I'm curious what the Swords to Plowshares goes for. Such a good card. It's always one that I need more of too. So, oh, be quiet, computer. So I definitely appreciate having another one to add to one of my decks. Let's see, is this the right copy? Oh, it's gone down a little in price, but it's still like $3. So I will gladly take it. And the fact that I pulled a Mythic too is pretty nice. What a splendid little pack. I would definitely say that was worth it. I don't know. I don't actually know how many of these packs I have. It says 20 plus. I'm gonna just update it to 15 plus to be safe. just in case. And I'm like trying to make sure I'm keeping up in the chat. Yes, that was so fun. I will get that added to your stack. And like I said, I will let you know on once I get the CashApp stuff figured out. And then I don't know if you just want me to ship your stack including the opal like in a white envelope, or if you want to wait and pay tracking. You'll just have to let me know on that. Oh my gosh, it's Pokestar! How are you? Welcome to the party. You just missed out on our little pack battle. We've actually had 2 raids tonight, which is crazy because I don't know that raids happened super duper often in the past, but I think this was probably one of the biggest raids I've ever had. You know, second only to the raid that I had in a dream. I one time had this dream where I was raided and ended up with like 1 million viewers. That was a great dream. I don't know that I've dreamed a lot about streaming, but that was one of the few dreams that I had about a stream, and that was a great dream. I remember waking up and just being like, oh. But hey, maybe one day I really will get to like 1 million viewers, because that would be amazing. White envelope's fine? Perfect. And I'm assuming it's just the same address as last time. And I can get that sent out. I probably won't make it to the post office before they close tomorrow, but like on Monday I should be able to. Man, it has been such a fun night though. I'm like, I was kind of planning on streaming for like a while, and then tonight I almost back out and changed my mind, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna just go for it. And now I'm like, I'm so happy I did, because this has just been so fun. I came here from an original 151 raid. Like 100 of us. I knew that there must have been a couple big ones like that. That's so awesome. I love that you remember the raid that brought you here. Like, that is amazing. It must have been a good, what, like, a couple of years ago? I have missed doing these streams, and it is so fun to, like, get to see everybody again. Like, it's the best. Especially, like, after the last one, there's a few people I've seen from that one, and then a few more, and I'm just like, I'm just, like, punching my desk. My desk is actually a table. I found out yesterday that the desk that I use is actually my parents' original kitchen table that they used when they got married. So that's pretty cool. It's got a cool little history, and now it is my Pokemon streaming desk. So good stuff. I know, I was talking to Puffy the other day in the Discord server. I'm like, hopefully they'll, like, hop in on stream sometime and vibe with us. It's funny that we were talking about the invisible cards. I don't know if any of you guys remember those, but man, it was another thing I found that is now packed away in my box. But I still had the original, like, sign-up sheet for the invisible booster box break, and I was just like, I love this so much. Like, just absolutely splendid. Hey, I'm glad you appreciate the vibes. I try to keep this a fun environment. I don't like to be super negative except for about very certain things like taxes, but that's what I usually don't talk about those. We try to keep it a fun place, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. It is great to have you here. You bring such a positive energy, just the kind of vibes that we are all about. I'm like, one of like the main things I always feel like with my stream is like, I just want it to be a nice place where people can feel comfortable and welcome, and we can just vibe. It's about the vibes. I'm like, that's what the title says. Come vibe. That is what we're here for. We're here to vibe, chill, chat, enjoy some Pokemon. Enjoy a lot of Pokemon. Too much sometimes, but that's okay. Also, I just realized, I don't remember for sure who asked, but I noticed somebody asked if I was selling trainer cards, and the answer is yes, and I'm sorry that I didn't respond immediately. I just barely remembered that I saw that message. But if someone here is still looking for trainer cards, yes, I do have a bunch of them for sale. I was showing them off earlier because Max wanted to buy a few. Where did I put the binder? See, that's the only singing I do nowadays. Earlier I was talking about how I don't sing anymore. Every once in a while I randomly sing when I can't find stuff. So, there you go. Rare moment of me singing. Yeah, this is, I think, my binder that has most of the trainers that I'm selling. I'm like, I'm clicking random buttons on my keyboard. Don't need that. Trying to readjust this without just sending it flying. Okay, so I guess we can only see one page of the binder at a time. But that's okay. Kind of. You can kind of see a page. Yeah, I've got a bunch of random trainers in here that are all for sale. I think most, if not all of them, have prices on the cards. But if there's anything anybody's interested in, do let me know and I can give you a closer look at it. I think the vast majority of them are near mint, but there are definitely a few that have seen better days. Like the Mallows, because I mod played and damaged. I think my nicer condition Mallows are still in my personal collection. Because while I'm selling a lot of stuff, I'm definitely not selling everything, because I can't give up on all of that. I still love this stuff. Just obviously trying to tone it back a little bit. And especially with like all the moving I'm going to be doing in the next year. I need less stuff to bring with me. One of the big things I'm nervous about for moving out of state is that I'm going to be bringing a lot of cards with me. And so I'm like, right now I'm just trying to sell as much as I can before we move out of state so that I don't have quite as excessively much. Hey, it was so good to have you, Erin. Thank you again for sponsoring our fun little pack battle. Good luck with work, and yes, hopefully we'll see you again soon. I'm gonna start trying to stream once a week. I think I'll probably mostly end up being on Fridays, but I might mix it up sometimes, you know? Kind of just depends on each week. The Milo. Yeah, let me pull the Milo back out. Where is he? But yeah, my schedule is definitely getting a little bit more like consistent-ish. Kind of, not really. Yes, so $3 on the Milo. Maybe I'm just getting better at managing my schedule. That might just be it. Alright, so there is the Milo, looking nice and neat. Hey, it was so great having a corruption. Thank you for the raid and the memberships. Those are so fun. I definitely hope to see you again. Do you stream too? I'm assuming that's the cause of the raid. I'll have to check out your channel sometime.
Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Sorry, I'm just gonna start playing your your thing. I'm gonna drop you a sub too. Alright. Sub has been added. I'll definitely have to check out your stuff sometime. But thank you so much. I hope you have a great night. And thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, cool. So you stream as well. I will definitely have to see if I can hop in sometime. I'm like, I rarely stream anymore, and I join other streams even more rarely, but it's such a fun vibe, and I'm like, I definitely wouldn't mind hopping in other streams sometimes, because it's just fun stuff. It's good times. And I love the community. Like, it's so cool to just get to meet all the different people. I'm like, you know, it's just a bunch of new friends. And as I've mentioned multiple times in this stream, I'm not always the best at making friends. So it is great when I am able to make new ones. Let's see. Perfect. I got your Venmo for the Milo. So we will add that to your stack as well. I'm like, move my camera so you can actually see the whole card. Getting some nice stuff in there. I love full art trainers. Like, they're so fun. I still have quite the collection of them. I wouldn't say it's the majority of what I've still kept, but in terms of like monetary value wise, it probably is, because I have a few really expensive ones. It makes me curious. I've got the Lysia full art, right? And I know that shot up in price maybe a year or two ago. I wonder where it's at now. Oh, definitely not quite as high. I remember it hit like maybe 400 or 500, but it looks like it's down closer to maybe like 250 to 300. So still a ton more than when I bought it, but not quite the same as when it really like skyrocketed. Yeah, it looks like it's about 300. That's still honestly wild. I bought my Lysia when it was like 120, and I thought that was so expensive. I should same time next week. I don't know about next week, because next Saturday I'm going to be taking a little road trip to visit my dad. He lives in Idaho, and I'm going to be, it's like a 5-hour drive from where I live, so I'm going to be driving 5 hours there, spending a few hours and driving 5 hours home, all in one day. So I don't know if I'll stream next Friday, but if I do, it'll probably be a little bit earlier. But it kind of depends. If I don't stream on Friday, I might try and stream another day. But I think the week after I should be able to stream around this same time, like for sure. But yeah, I'm not totally certain what's going to happen next week. It'll be a little crazy. Many floor trainers with witchy Halloween vibes. Huh? I don't know. Let me pull out the binder again. I mean, Lucamine. Oh, I actually might have. It's really expensive. But I might have one of the really cool Lucamines. It would just be in my cards. No, they are down here. I thought I left these cards upstairs, because most of my cards are upstairs now. But so these are some of the more expensive cards that I have for sale. Hey, positive Pokemon players, how are you? Oh, they're all upside down. These are my really spicy cards for sale, and I know I've got a couple really cool ones in here. A lot of really cool ones in here. These are the big hitters that I'm selling. And I'm pretty sure that there's a cool Lucamine in here, if I remember right. It might be, like I said, it's probably a little bit expensive, but it is such a cool card. I love, like, the Lusamine full arts are just, they hit different. Yeah, we got a lot of spicy stuff in here. Yeah, there's like the whole stack of Charizards. There she is! I feel like that totally fits the witchy Halloween vibes, right? It is $100, but let me tell you, I feel like that fits that definition perfectly. Isn't this card so neat though? I love her like I think this is when she's like merging or something with the unknown, but it is such a beautiful card. This one's from Ultra Prism. Like, how cool is that? Absolutely amazing. I'm kind of obsessed with it. That's why I have multiple of them. That's the only reason I'm selling one of them, is because I was like, I have more than one. It's not a big deal. So that would be probably the most like witchy Halloween vibe trainer I have. Also one of the most, probably the most expensive one that I'm selling. But just saying, it does fit the vibe. Ooh, I also have, I'm so proud of these. I've got some of my custom painted cards that I am selling. I'm kind of questioning whether or not I'm really willing to sell the Grandpa, but he is for sale, technically. And the Litten, isn't that so cute? So these are all custom painted by me, and they are for sale if anybody is interested in them. I always forget that I have them for sale, because, you know, like I said, sometimes I question whether I actually want to sell them. Hey, thank you so much for the membership, or is it Super Chat? That's what it's called. The Super Chat, Positive Pokemon Players. And thank you. I hope you have a great September as well. So far, it's been solid. I can't believe we're already a week into it. I feel like September just, like, it came so fast. All of a sudden, August was over. August was like a blink. And now it's September, and it's crazy, because I'm like, this is my last full month before I get married, and I have so much to do. It's super exciting, but also, like, very, very crazy. Very crazy. Crazy exciting. But it's fun times. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying a little bit of the chaos. Yes, the Bulbasaur. I had so much fun. I loved how the background turned out on this one, because it kind of like makes me think of, oh, let me see if I can get the image that I want. None of these quite do it, but it looks a lot like the flower pattern on some of the Venusaur arts. Whoops, I'm scrolling. But so, yeah, I really like how the background turned out, because it kind of like makes me think of Venusaur, which is so cute to go with Bulbasaur. He's just a cute little guy. He's just chilling. He's got his little Bulbasaur smile. And I really like how this one turned out. And of course, it is signed and then has the 24, since I did paint it this year. It was a couple months back. Let's see if we can carefully remove him from his sleeve, so you can kind of... There's a little bit of paint got on the back. I'm not the best at... I always tape up the back with, like, painter's tape, but it only does so much. Maybe I need to get, like, the fancier painter's tape, but the front looking crisp. Because, of course, that's what matters the most, is the front. But, yeah, I loved how much... I loved how much... I loved so much how this one turned out, and I can't get over how the background... Like, what was funny is when I originally was, like, designing the background, I didn't do it with having it match Venusaur's flowers in mind. And then it kind of ended up looking that way, and I was just like, this is so perfect. And I'm kind of obsessed with it. So, that turned out so cool. But I think that Drampa's my favorite of this set, just because I adore Drampa, and I'm really proud of how this card turned out. Like, I want to paint a mural of Drampa on my wall or something, you know? I think that would be really fun. And then Litten is just adorable. Just splendid. And the Love Disc, I just wanted something really random. Love Disc, such a random Pokemon. I usually forget that it's a Pokemon. But I figured, why not paint it? So I did. So that is that one. Now for Halloween vibes, let me double check if there are any others in here that I feel like really get that vibe across. Let's see. Alistair. Alistair absolutely gives Halloween vibes. With that mask, like, definitely kind of Halloween vibes. Clefairy and Mew. So you have both of those. That is honestly really awesome. I don't know if I have pictures of the Clefairy. Isn't that wild? But that is so fun. I always forget who has like the different custom cards I made. So I love it when people mention which ones they have. Like it's like this. It's like a fun little game. It makes me so happy. Like I love it. Okay. Halloween vibes. I didn't really look very closely at this page. I guess none of these are like super Halloween witchy vibes. And the rest of these are gold cards. So I'd say the Alistair. Ooh, I'm gonna whack the camera. I'd say the Alistair is probably the most kind of fitting of those vibes of what I have in here. Some good stuff. But yeah, I'm considering looking into doing commissions again for painted cards because I love painting and would love to do more with it, but it's like I don't need 100 custom painted cards for myself, and I also can't always justify the time. But I would so love to like start taking commissions for them so that, you know, then other people can enjoy them and I can feel like justified in how I'm spending my time, because I have to be a responsible adult. So I can't just do fun stuff 24/7. It'd be super cool if I could, but for some silly reason, that's not how it works, I guess. The top loader cards. Yes! Let me pull those back out. Got quite the... Ooh, I'm knocking stuff over. Quite the collection of ones in here. Yeah, I think these ones are all the ones that are like 40 plush-ish. And then the binders are like... I have binders that are $1 each. And then the binders that are like $2 to $30 to $40. I guess this one is 20, so I guess there's some lower value stuff in here. It's all kind of chaotic. Originally anything 20 or plus was in this box, but I changed it a bunch of times, but there's still some that are in that range. So adjust those over so slightly. So we got Eevee. We got this super sweet, this reverse, so it's a stamped Holland Phantoms Gyarados Delta species. We got this super sweet Dialga. I also have a moderately played version of it. A Spanish Fossil Articuno, such a gorgeous card. Got Blastoise, Lucario, Sizer, super cool Staff, Rebel Clash stamped, Luxray. Got the Nest Ball, Snorlax, the Palkia, Floatzel, Shining Noctowl, very spicy. Dark Tyranitar, Espeon, the Leafeon. I love this card so much, but I have like 4 or 5 of them, so figured I didn't need all of them. Though it's still kind of hard to say goodbye to it because it's so pretty. We also have Glaceon and Sylveon. Lots of nice little Eevee alt-arts in there. And some Charizards. We got Dark Charizard, super spicy Lugia, random Ghost Rare Cyber Dragon, kind of fun. Got the Celebrations Charizard. This one is so cool. This is a special foil GGN Nest Ball. It is like extremely rare and so shiny. I love it. It's kind of cool. And Nest Ball is obviously just a super playable card. Hey, welcome Storm Run. How are you? I'm going through some of the spicier cards I have for sale right now. So kind of some fun stuff in here. We've got the rare candy from one of the plasma sets. I don't remember which one it is. We got the, I love this tag team. There's the Lusamine again. Here's the Dark Charizard. Oh, I don't know for sure. I've had that one for at least a few years. I wish I could say I had pulled it, but I definitely just bought it somewhere. I went through a phase where I would just buy singles nonstop. It was super fun, but it got very out of hand. I'll never forget the time that I walked into this one card store that I really liked. I ended up working there for a couple years, but I walked in and I looked at their cases and I said, can I get one of everything. And the worker, who became one of my, like, best friends later on, was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, just, like, one of each of all of the cards. He's like, some of them are, like, $50+. And I'm like, oh, I guess one of everything that's less than $50. And so I bought one of everything that was less than $50. It was wild. It took forever, but those were fun times. I loved doing that. Very bad for my wallet, though. Alright, we got some more Charizards. Pretty spacey ones in here. Vivid Voltage stamped one is so neat. Got some more Altarts. Another staff stamped one. This amazing Gengar Prime. I've had a lot of people ask me about this one. I'm like, it is not gonna last long because there's so many people interested, and I cannot blame them because it is such a sweet card. Got a super cool Japanese Sylveon VMAX. We have a staff stamped, championship league, I think, something. Super sweet promo. Got Blaziken, more Zards, the amazing Tag Team All-Stars, Gold Reshazard, sweet Groudon EX, EX Team Rocket stamped Dark Ampharos, this amazing Moltres EX. We got the Umbreon Japanese Rainbow Rare, Dialga Level X, Sweet Blastoise, this amazing Delta Species Espeon that's just absolutely stunning. And then also have another Spicy EX, a couple of Spicy EXs in here. The cute little Pichu, this one's mod played, but such a cute card. Leafeon, Darkrai, this gorgeous Dragonite EX Delta Species. Snorlax, we got the foil Umbreon, this one's damaged, but such a cool card. And then we also have the first edition Neo Discovery Umbreon. Typhlosion, we got Articuno, this gorgeous shiny Deoxys. Greninja, another amazing Dragonite EX. Charizard, Aerodactyl, Raichu, and Latios EX. I do also have a few cool graded cards that I am selling. We got this Misty's Gyarados, absolutely stunning. A Japanese Jungle Jolteon, that's great. Gorgeous Neo Revelation Ho-Oh, like, this card is just stunning. We got this cute little Chansey, this is a base set one. We've got this gorgeous Flareon EX, this is another Japanese one. We got the Penny full art from, I don't remember if it was Scarlet or Violet, but one of those, Japanese. So I guess that is another Japanese trainer. I forgot that I had this. We got Shining Rayquaza and this Lapras. So we got some pretty fun ones in there. Hey, welcome Kyle, how's it going? Just going through some of my spicier cards that I have for sale right now. Some pretty fun stuff. I'm like, I always love it when I do like flea markets and events. I have this little display case that I put these all out in, and it's so fun to just see them all displayed, and like people just walk by and just be like, whoa, and I'm like, isn't this so fun? It's great. I enjoy it immensely. Cool. Get those back in here. If anybody's interested in any of these, do feel free to let me know. Like I said, they are all for sale. My personal collection is hidden away elsewhere. And then we'll look one more time at my my fun little hand-painted ones. I don't know, I'm probably more proud of them than I should be. I don't know, I feel like they're pretty cool. I like them. And then we will add them back to the box. I think I've got like 10 minutes of energy left in me. It's 1 a.m. I'm getting sleepy. I don't stay up very late anymore. Like a year ago now, I was regularly staying up till like 6 a.m. That was when I went to bed. Now it hits 9 and I start getting tired. I probably on average go to sleep between like 11 and 12, but my body wouldn't mind going to bed at like 10 every night. That would be nice. I'm not really that good at being that consistent about it, but it would be so nice. It would not be bad. But yeah, I think I got about 10 more minutes. So if anybody wants to buy any packs or cards, now is the time. The custom Bulbasaur is 30. I think that's what I priced it at. Yes, that one is 30. So cute. I love painting custom cards. Like, they're just so fun. I I realized though that I've never painted one for my fiance, and so I really want to, but he's not really into Pokemon, he doesn't know a ton about it, so it's not like he has a favorite Pokemon. So I need to like convince him to pick a Pokemon that he likes, and then I'll paint one for him, you know? But at the moment I don't have anything to go off of, which is kind of funny because of how big of a part of my life Pokemon is. And it's like, I still haven't really introduced him to it that much. Like, I've shown him some of my cards and like I'll talk about stuff with them, but I keep it like pretty generic and don't go into detail a ton. And I'm like, well, if I'm ever gonna get him like interest in it to the point that he'd open a booster box with me, I gotta actually be specific, and I need him to pick a favorite Pokemon. I always think there's like this little quiz that I remember doing. I don't know, I used to have it saved on here. I probably don't anymore, but it's like a quiz where you go through and like it gives you 2 Pokemon at a time and you pick which one you like best, and then it will eventually like build up a bracket of your favorite Pokemon. And I'm like, I just need him to do that. It took forever, so I'm like, I don't know when he's gonna have time for that, but I need to get him to do that. So it's good stuff. I'm in Mewtwo. I mean, Mewtwo is pretty cool. That would be a little weird though. I don't like the idea of comparing him to a Pokemon. You know, not quite the vibe for me. I do love Hoopa. Hoopa is just such a cool one. I'm obsessed with the Hoopa Glaring Gallery from Crown Zenith. That card is so sweet. Oh ho ho, and it looks like Bulbasaur is going to a new home. I'm so excited that I know who this one's going to. I hope you enjoy, Max. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I'm very, very excited. Such a cutie. Hopefully you will enjoy him. I don't know if you want the little price sticker thing, but we'll get him added to your stack. I don't know if you still just want the white envelope shipping on that, or if you want to get tracking, since your stack is a little bit more expensive now, but do just let me know. Either way is fine with me. It just depends on what you would like. Yes, Mew is, I mean, you cannot go wrong with Mew. He's just a cute little silly guy. I know I painted Mew at least once before, because Max mentioned that he has the Mew I painted, and I do kind of remember it, but I feel like I've maybe painted another Mew as well, but I cannot remember for sure. And like, it's so random. I have a bunch of pictures of cards that I've painted, but I keep finding out about more that I'm like, I forgot that those existed because I don't have pictures of them. And I don't understand how I've accomplished that. Like, because if I scroll back on my Instagram, I've got pictures of a bunch. I know that I have some like hidden away in the deep depths of my Google Drive. Tracking, your stack is still small enough that it'd just be $5 if you wanted the tracked shipping. What was I saying? Oh, about the painted cards. So yeah, I'm like, I know some of them are deep in the depths of my Google Drive, but those are a nightmare to find anything on there. It's kind of annoying. But I know I've got some of them on Instagram. If I scroll way back in my posts before it was just reels all the time, man, it gets so random on here. Like, I've got this little claymation video. I love this so much. I wish I had time to just make little videos like this all the time. I love it. I love clay. I love claymation. I love animation. You guys, I enjoy animation so much. It makes me so sad that I can't just spend a ridiculous amount of time doing stuff like this. Like, this makes me so happy. Like, this was for a school project, I think. But it just makes me so happy to watch it. I'm like, I just want to make another claymation video now. Like, let me tell you, it is a ton of work, but it's so fun. I guess I'm gonna make a claymation video sometime. Maybe. So I still don't know for sure what me and my fiance are doing for our anniversary date tomorrow. But if we have extra time, I'm gonna be like, hey, you want to help me make a claymation video? And hopefully he says yes, because that would be so fun. That would be really fun. But yeah, I used to just post all kinds of random little things. Something about this card. Bean! I love Bean so much. For those of you that weren't here at the start, she came and said hi for a couple minutes, so that was pretty fun. Here's the Snorlax I painted. That's pretty sweet. The Dialga. This, of all of the cards I painted and sold, this is the one I regret selling because it is so cool. Like, it makes me so sad that I don't have this card anymore because it is probably my favorite of all the cards I've ever painted. And I sold it. Now I don't know who I sold it to, and that makes me so sad. But yeah, I am pretty bummed that I do not have the Dialga anymore. Oh my gosh, it's the Mew! I was like, I don't remember that one. I don't think I have a picture of that one. Psych, it's right here. It's so shiny though, it's hard to see the picture. Here is, I think it's Dark Charizard. I love that. I feel like Blazer or someone like that got that one. Yeah, I do kind of regret selling this one too, just because it was amazing. Here's my Beedrill B. Benson. What an icon. Let me tell you, that was... Oh my gosh, it's the Cleffa! I guess I do have a picture. Oh, it's so cute. And this was my past Bulbasaur. I didn't realize I had done a Bulbasaur before. They're very different though. This one's swimming. Oh, I love that. Oh, Quillfish! I forgot about the Quillfish too! Oh, that makes me so happy. I think you have the Dialga. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Like I said, of all the ones that I've sold, that is the one that I regret selling so much. Like, it's my favorite card that I've ever painted. I miss it. It's so beautiful. It's minty, and I love Dialga, so that is a large part of it. We also have this super sweet Gyarados. That one was fun. Let's see. And then we get into the time before that. Oh my gosh, look you guys. This is when I had 100 subscribers. October 2020. That was almost 4 years ago. Insane. Now I'm at, I think, 1559? Yeah, 1,559 subscribers. I haven't gained nearly as much. Oh my gosh, it just went up 10. You guys, I've gotten 10 more subscribers. Amazing. I still get so excited. Every single time I check and there's another subscriber, I get so excited. It is the best. Oh my gosh, my like really old profile picture, which is... I love that. That's crazy that that's from so long ago. How fun. I love looking through my old posts. Like, this is just Instagram. This is public information. Anybody could go look at this. Even this abomination. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Good stuff. The Vaporeon! So cute. This is excellent stuff. When I made a pack dress, this was a riot. This is one of those things that I think about just randomly, and I'm just like, I should do cool stuff like this again. This is just the first part. Nope, this is the reveal. This is the dress that I made out of empty packs and books. I love it. I love that so much. That is amazing. Oh, I miss doing stuff like that. I need to do stuff like that more often. Oh, here's a bunch of custom tokens I made for some of my commander friends. One of them, which was an Angel Oshawott. Let me tell you, there were some battles fought over this card. It was great. It was good times. Oh, this is my favorite token I've ever made, though, and I wish I knew where it was. My Spider-Man copy token. Oh, just splendid. Good times. Good times. Okay, I'm sorry. I got really distracted. I get excited. About reminiscing. Got the Ancient Mew with a hollow swirl. Ooh, that's classy. Hey, welcome, Pokesly. How are you? Welcome to tonight's fun little stream of silliness and fun. Oh, also, Max, I did see your payment for shipping, so we can get that all safely tracked to you. I'll get them all packaged up nicely, and I'll probably get you tracking tomorrow and then shipped out on Monday, but there's a small chance I won't get you tracking until Monday, because tomorrow, I don't know what my plan for tomorrow is, and I'm not going to find out until tomorrow, so we'll find out. That'll be fun. It's always a surprise. I'm like, I've got so many random things to like keep track of and do, but you know, it's good times. Yeah, fun stuff. But yeah, I will get you updated with tracking either tomorrow or Monday. So, alright, I think it's probably about time to wrap up stream for tonight. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. Just a little bit. Oh, you don't have to, but you should just send me a picture of it. I would just so love to see it again. Like, it is such a neat card. Like, I kid you not, without a doubt, my favorite card that I painted. Honestly, I should just try to paint Dialga again sometime, but that one just, it just turned out so perfectly. Like, the vibes of that card, just immaculate. Ooh, I also have, this is a fun one. My Charmander that I painted with Surskit. I don't remember which Kyle, but it was one of the Kyles that used to be on stream a lot. He bought it so that he could put it like in a graded card case. So it's like a graded custom card, and then sent it back to me. Like, how cool is that? So that is one of the few painted cards that I'm like, I will keep forever. It's good stuff. Hey, it was great to see you as well, Shannon. It was so great to see all of you guys. Tonight was so fun. Like I said, I almost didn't stream, but I am so glad that I did, because this has just been absolutely delightful. You guys are all so fun. And I'm like, I don't know if I'll be able to stream next Friday, but I'm going to try and stream at some point next week. I don't know when, because if it's on a weeknight, I'm going to end up being up way later than I should on a weeknight, but I feel like it's fine. It's probably okay. I'll just regret it a little bit the next day when I'm like absolutely exhausted but have to get up and work on stuff. Because see, where I'm kind of like mostly self-employed, I do still have to keep somewhat of a schedule, because like I'm always like meeting with people that want to come and buy stuff, and I've got to like be awake during normal hours to respond to messages from people, and so I do kind of have to still have like a normal-ish schedule. Yes, it has been so fun to have you guys. Y'all are like the best community. I'm excited to be streaming again. It has just been so fun. Such like, it just makes me so excited, so happy. Like, you guys are my people. This is my place. I like to just chat and vibe and just have the funnest time. Like, I can't believe I just stopped doing this for so long. Like, it has been way too long. Yes, all about the vibing with all the super cool people. It's fun stuff. I wish I could go forever, but I'm like, my body is like, girl, it is bedtime. It's past bedtime. But seriously, you guys, thank you for all the fun. I have just had an absolutely fantastic time. Hopefully, there'll be a stream next week. I just don't know what day. But one of them, I'm excited. I'm already looking forward to it. It's gonna be a party. You guys are the best. Thank you for all the support and just being an amazing community. Hopefully I'll keep making more other content too, so it's not just streams. But yeah, as much as I don't want to end, I gotta go sleep. I hope you guys all get some great sleep too, unless you are out of country and it is not time to sleep. Or if you're nocturnal and, you know, whatever the case. I hope you guys all have a great night. And I will see you guys next week.